The big dogs are gonna eat, man. Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. Oh my god, I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited, man. Both men mean serious business. I've seen the face off, man. Listen, 50-50 fight. I mean, I think I did a prediction. I think I got a video prediction. I thought Parker would do it. I thought Parker would beat Dubois because, I've just got an inkling feeling he's on a roll, isn't it? He beat Zhang last fight. Was impressed because he got knocked down and he stuck in there and he got the points when he went through the fire, didn't he? And then he beat also Wilder before that. No one expected that. No one expected him to beat Wilder. No one expected him to beat Zhang. So he's like the man, he's proving everyone wrong, isn't he? But same can be said for Dubois. Dubois has been on the tear, hasn't he? He's beat Baby Miller. He's beat Filip Hrgović. He's beat Anthony Joshua. He's been in there with Usyk. So he's been in there with like so much experience there. Do you know what I mean? But his confidence at the moment, his confidence is on a high, isn't he? And people are saying that he's overlooking Parker. Maybe he could be. I don't know. But, Dubois on a high. He came in the ring, wanted Usyk, the rematch, That'd be a tough fight for him. Usyk probably beats him again, but he's got the confidence now. He seems like a man on a high, man. And I'm loving it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the Hrgović fight impressed me. I think people overlooked. I think people were like over-exaggerating Hrgović, actually. Yeah, he took a lot of shots and all that, but in that fight, he was always countering. He's looking to counter. He was there right in front of him. Yeah, he took the shots, but he's looking to counter. He's looking to win the fight, basically. I was impressed him in that fight. Yeah, he took a lot of right hands. And then that's why, like, people are picking Joshua to beat him. Because Joshua, people saying Joshua's got power and he punches harder than Hrgović and Dubois are going to take it. And that was a narrative. And we all fell for it, didn't we? We fell for the narrative. Even though, back of my mind, thinking Joshua's, he's not really been hit by anyone. But I fell with the people, man. The people saying Joshua punches hard and Dubois not going to be able to eat them right hands. All that shit. Even the experts were saying it. Do you know what I mean? So I fell for it, man. And I picked, and I thought Joshua would win, but he didn't. Do you know what I mean? But like with Joshua, we knew his chin. But like I said, bottom line is I didn't pick Dubois to beat him. Park. I didn't pick Dubois to beat him. So I was wrong, man. But this one, when it first got announced, I thought, why is Frank Warren picking Parker as an opponent? Because Parker is a tough opponent. That was my mindset. Parker's a tough opponent. And my instincts were like, Parker to win. I think Parker's tough. He's very experienced now. Under Andy Lee, he's got so much confidence. He believes in himself. He believes in himself. He's just got a different attitude now. He's a nice guy, but with an edge now, isn't he? He's a nice guy with an edge. You can see even the press conferences. He's there. He's ready to stand up for himself. In the face-off, he looks mean. He looks ready. He's fitter now. He's got a new team and everything. But his confidence is on a high. And like I said, with Parker, I used to think he was overrated. He was though, wasn't he? Let's be real. Joseph Parker was overrated. I don't care what anyone said. That Joshua fight, before Joshua shit himself, is a stinker, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? And he kept excuses. Joshua, I think they're moaning about Joshua holding and all that rubbish. To me, he wasn't good enough. Parker, people believed in Parker, even from back then. A lot of people believed in Parker. Do you know what I mean? Fast hands, good chin, and everything. And I was like, nah, man, he's nothing. Dylan White beat him. Do you know what I mean? And then Parker came back a bit and he had a few good wins, didn't he? Who did he beat? I mean, he came back and then he got with Andy Lee, and he had that victory against. He had two Chisora fights. The second fight, he battered Chisora, didn't he? He had him down loads, but he looked sharp. I was like, fucking hell, Parker. He's talking the talk. He's mean. He's sharp, and I believed his talk, man. Heading into Joe Joyce fight, I believed Parker's talk. You know, when someone's confident and, talking the talk, I believe him, man. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, I was like, yeah, I can, I think he's gonna do a number on Joyce. Do you know what I mean? Even though Joyce, he's the juggernaut and all that. But Parker, he talked the talk, and I was like, yeah, I'm picking Parker to win. And what did he do? He let me down. He let me down. Parker let me down. People said he had injuries and all that shit, but I was like, fucking hell, man. Because he beat your soul, obviously, soul's on and all that, but he beat him impressively, man. Do you know what I mean? And that confidence is back. I'm thinking Parker's got the confidence. You know what I mean? He's oozing confidence heading to Joe Joyce fight, the juggernaut. And I thought he's gonna put the juggernaut. He's like, yeah. He said in there, yeah. I'm gonna hit him with loads of shots and everything. And he didn't do it, man. Do you know what I mean? I went to it. I went to that fight as well, and he didn't do it. He got sparked out. And I thought that was it for Parker. Do you know what I mean? I thought, he started rebuilding, fought a few shit fights, in it? With Massey and all that. And so thinking, whatever, man. Do you know what I mean? And then he got the opportunity again, Wilder. We thought Wilder would do him. Wilder's coming back. Sparked out Hellenius. We thought he'd do him. But he didn't. Parker fucking, beat him. I think Parker also, he had a few rebuild fights. They did well with him. They actually had a few rebuild fights with Massey and some other guy, and I think, but nobody thought anything of it. But he had a little rebuild, went into the Wilder fight, underdog, and he managed to win. Do you know what I mean? Everyone that he proved everyone wrong. Basically, he proved me wrong. Do you know what I mean? And then the Zhang fight, that's what impressed me most, because Big Bag Zhang, he's the one who destroyed Joe Joyce. He had the power and he was down early rounds, and I got handed to him, man. Listen, the heart, the chin, the boxing. He boxed well as well, man, and he put shot his way in, didn't he? So a victory, because Zhang fucking was gas, man. But Parker took advantage and he did his thing, man. He stuck in there. He won that fight because because he stuck in there. Do you know what I mean? He dug deep, and he might have to dig deep against Dubois. He might have to do it. He might have to dig deep against Dubois, and that's the only way he's gonna win this fight. He has to dig deep, because early on, Dubois might put it on him. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Parker's got the chin, he's got the heart, he's got the skills, he's got the speed to win this fight on points. Do you know what I mean? And that's why when first got announced, I think I picked Parker. That was my instincts, Parker to win. 50-55, I thought Parker would do it. I thought Dubois was making a mistake. Do you know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, Parker, he done me over before, man, with that Joyce fight, man. So, because he talked the talk, man. And this one, he's talking the talk. Will he back it up, though? Will he back it up this time? He's really hungry. He wants to be a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. But Dubois has been his little resume has been really good, man. He's fought Usyk, Miller, Hergovich, Joshua. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, that Joshua victory, is it like, are we going overboard with it? Like I said, Joshua's chin is not all that. Parker's chin's there, man. So, I don't want to make the mistake, man, in these predictions. I've been wrong, man, but like I said, I went for Parker before. That was my instinct. As soon as the fight got announced, I was thinking Parker. As soon as the fight, I was thinking, fucking hell, what's Frank Warren doing? Why is he putting Dubois in there with Parker? That's a bad matchup. That's a tough man. It's gonna give him a tough fight. But now, I'm seeing Dubois. He's all serious. Do you know what I mean? Are you not entertained? Do you know what I mean? He's ready, man. Heading to that Joshua fight, he's talking old school. He's saying, I'm training the old school way, like Marvin Hagler. Do you know what I mean? And shit like that. Like, I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, why didn't I see this, man? I should have picked you to beat fucking Joshua. Do you know what I mean? He was serious, man. Serious business. And it's a 50-50. Whoever wins is going to be deserving, but I can see both these guys winning it. This is the thing. But like I said, this is a big fight, and Fucking Parker let me down, man. I Joyce fight, man. I bought into that talk, man. I did, and I don't know, man. Maybe this time's gonna be different, but I think Dubois. I'm leaning more for Dubois. Are you not entertained? He's gonna get the job done. And if he doesn't, then it doesn't matter if I'm wrong, man. It's two great, two guys. I like two guys who are actually I'm starting to like Dubois, and because he's just fucking straight down to business now, isn't he? No faffing around, man. Just trains hard and gets training in it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I think he should give like also Don Charles more credit, shouldn't he? Like, but he's a lot of times giving his dad a lot of credit and all that. But apart from that, but he's been battle tested. He's got his confidence up and all that. But It's a dangerous fight. This one I think it's a dangerous fight. I think it's a because Park. Like I said, if he's can't get Parker out of there, it's gonna be a long night for Dubois. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but Parker obviously he can't shit himself again. Do you know what I mean? Like against Joyce and Joshua, he's gonna fucking this is his time. He's saying so. I believe this. Like I said, man, I believe this talk once. I'm not gonna do it again, man. He got me with a Chisora fight. Obviously, beat Chisora, and then it's just I don't know, man. Like I said, when the fight happened, I was gonna pick Parker straight away, but I think I think Dubois is gonna get the job done somehow, some way. He's gonna get the job done. Like I said, if Parker wins, though, it's like I said, it's a tough fight to predict, man. But I'm gonna change my mind. I'm going Dynamite, Daniel Dubois to beat Joseph Parker.